turned it. I was trying to avoid that. I'm going to have to unplug this. I might have to plug my charger back in. Goodness. All right. Let me put it so I can see if anybody comes in. I know it's late, but I've got to do this. It's been too long. I was out with COVID. That got me down. And please excuse the noise in the background. It's my son. Like, he goes back to school next week. He's only 8, and wanted to do something special. He wanted to go somewhere with the RV, but we missed so much work because of COVID. We can't really go anywhere, so we just brought the RV here in our front yard, and he's hanging out there, and that's the generator running the RV. So anyways, enough about all of that. We are exploring Dame Darcy's Witchy Cat Tarot. Hi, Amanda. Hi. So good to see you. I was explaining, ignore the sound of the generator in the background. That is a gift for my son. We put a really nice RV in the front yard, and he's like staying in the RV. He loves it. I am going to do a show from that RV this weekend. Maybe some cat readings this weekend. This is really cool. But anyways, well, what I wanted to do was not only flip through this awesome deck, is I tried to do this when I had COVID, like the first day I was at work. It was just a hot mess. The energies were not aligned properly. So I just deleted it, and here we are again. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I am so happy. I'm feeling better too. Yeah, I was down and out for a little while for sure. Thank you. I think this is still in order from the last time. Yes, it is. Okay, so we have these adorable backs, and they are, you can reverse them either way, so it doesn't matter if you read upright or reverse. You're not going to be able to tell. I love the purple and the colors. She has such a eclectic artistic style, doesn't she, Miss Dame Darcy? We're going to start off with our full card. I think this is what you call it, anthropomorphic deck, I believe. I think I said that right. So we get the blending of people and animal, feeling going on here. We have our fool here. She looks like she's just decided, like she's just mid-leap. She looks like she's just going off, right? I'm gonna try to do this kind of quickly so we can get to any readings. If anybody else comes in here, I'm trying to control my Gemini tendency to chatter nonstop. Oh, we have our magician, and I love that this magician has 2 on it, not just the magician. It's like somebody's involved in it, and they're sharing the elements, which gives a depth to the meaning, and I love that butterfly on the top. It's pretty cool. And then we have our high priestess, which is, she's got that red, like, Egyptian vibe to her. And if you think about it, this is the 8/8 portal, right? And it really stems, from in Egypt. From what I've been reading, anyways, how everything aligns in the beliefs. We have, this Cleopatra feel. Like, we don't have the blue and the darkness and the mystery that we have a different kind of mystery. But there's a little bit of, vavoom behind it. But she's like riding the ocean beneath her. So there's the water there. Then we have our saucy little empress here. Yes, she might be a mom, but she's still sexy. She's got the Venusian vibes going for her here. Like her. Oh, we have our emperor here. He doesn't. Yeah, she was sexy, wasn't she? Yeah, very. um, ooh, we have our emperor here. He looks, not quite so like. He looks a little, I get this like Leo vibe, kind of like looking out, like wondering maybe what other people are thinking of him a little bit. But he is looking out, and that's the thing. A little sad. You're right, Amanda. She said sad, a little bit. Um, a little unsure, right? He doesn't look quite so empowered, but the emperor's gonna look out and be aware of what's going on and around him, to see the bigger picture. Then we have our Hierophant, which literally, we can get these big time marriage vibes off of that. Perhaps this was even an arranged marriage. Who knows? But we have the Emperor, listen to me. The Hierophant behind. Yeah. Wedding them. Oh. I love this Lover's card. I'm a Gemini, so I love the Lover's card. Look at our cute little cat above. Our little tuxedo kitty. Cupid little guy with his hearts and the roses, and then they're actually kissing. Oh my God, it's so cute. Yes, I love it too. It's precious. Oh, these cards too, like the cardstock's really nice. It flexes. It's a nice stack. She's out of Savannah too, and I'm in South Carolina, so I got her pretty quickly. But she's just an incredible artist with a voice and a style that is all her own, that is not duplicated. And if it is, you would say, that looks a lot like Dame Darcy. She is an original. Then we have our Chariot, and he's definitely traveling here. And then look, you can see those Egypt vibes in the background. So it looks like maybe he's on a train and he's like seeing, the sphinxes, or whatever, all the Egyptian stuff behind him. I don't know technically names, so forgive me. Strength. We are in the Lion's Gate today, in the prime of it. I think it started back, the 27th, 28th. You can still manifest. You can still do whatever. The 12th, if you're, a procrastinator like me. I did have some circumstances beyond my control today. With the weather here in South Carolina, I had to go pick up all my kids. The daycare power went out. It was just one of those days. Hectic, crazy, insane, dangerous drive back home. I just had to zen out for a little while. So yeah, I'm probably going to be doing some of my stuff over the weekend. But here we have the strength. And this is a little bit different, like in the, yes, I'm procrastinating today. Yeah, I had to. I was really frustrated having to leave work again after being out of work all last week. But anyways, enough about me. With strength, it's usually, the woman like praying, holding the mouth of the lion open in the RWS. And here, I can really get like this Three of Cups feel here. But also that could be a statement about, what do you kind of lean into? Because it is also about, the control of your baser, lower desires as well, and being graceful about it and being able to rise above. Strength has a lot of meanings behind it, but right now, strength is very important, to gracefully and compassionately go through the transitions that you might be feeling right now. And uh, yeah, be kind to yourself. Be kind to the mistakes because they have made you who you are. And we grow stronger from those. So just look forward. That was a side note from me. Okay. Ooh, I love this hermit. I get like, some like little sneaky icky vibes here, right? Like, I'm not just, off by myself, finding myself. I mean, it really looks like, she's on a little Sherlock Holmes picture there, right? That's kind of cool. And it's not like an old dude with a lantern, right? Um, Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Eavesdropping, yes. And I think that card before would be excellent, like in investigative reads. Like when you're remote viewing for true crime or anything like that. That would be a very telling card, I believe. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. I would say this is a pretty, standard interpretation of it. Visually, it's nice. I like it. Have all the fixed, representations of the elements because it's all the fixed ones around the movement. The fixed stay in place while the rest of it goes around, and the fixed ones have the harder time to deal with it, right? I know because I've got a Taurus in me, so I'm highly resistant to change. Here we have the Justice card. It looks kind of like a lynx or something. He's holding the skeleton sword. Pretty standard interpretation, but it's a nice illustration. Now this is interesting. The Hanged Man. Okay, so we have a dark angel cat. I don't know. I mean, say demon, is an angel. I don't know. Um, Holding this person is or cat, lion person, whatever they are. They're hanging upside down by their feet, and the cat is above them, but they are illuminated. They're taking a pause to get a new perspective, taking a time out there. It looks like it's in their bedroom. It kind of has some dark feels to it too. At the same time, I don't want to say what's on my mind about that, um, but I'm sure you can fill in the blanks. Okay, this death card. I'm just gonna say it. It looks like a Tom and Jerry episode. Oh my God, it does. That is genius. I love that, Amanda. That is genius. It does. Ah, it does. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so this death card is badass. It really is. I mean, it's gonna have to go up there. Like, look at these colors. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hi, Viviani. Hi. It's so nice to see you. Oh, thank you so much for coming in to say hi. I appreciate you so much. Viviani and Tropical Empress both have incredible channels. They're so gifted. I highly recommend checking them out. Please do. This death card, look at the color in it. And the cat, you have an all white cat here. But I mean, I kind of get like these Grateful Dead vibes off of it too. I mean, that is an amazing card. I love that. She's such a fantastic artist. Then we have Temperance. Pretty standard representation here. But, with our cat lady, dipping the toe in, trying to find that perfect balance, kind of trying to be in the middle, not too much, not too little. Then we have the devil, and this one's interesting, I must say. I mean, I've just got to talk about it. Okay, so we just have two people on it, and obviously, I mean, he's got to be the devil. But in the same way, look, it almost looks like he's about to break the chain off of her. So is the devil really somewhere else? I mean, this card makes me think. And I think this would be really good. And I'm really like wanting to use this deck for some investigative tarot. Missing persons, true crime, whatnot. I have a feeling like it could shed some light here because it almost looks like he wants to rescue her, or did he bind her? It's an interesting interpretation, and I appreciate that. Then we have the Tower. I was trying to figure out, like, what is he in? So life raft or something. Yeah, the tower was strucketh by a lot of lightning, right? And there is the chaos here. And look at that tear. Look at the tear. Yeah, tower. It's a hard card, but it's necessary. Sometimes I gotta admit, sometimes I just want a good tower to just take care of some things for me, and that might be a little weak to feel that way at times. But uh, sometimes when you're really ready for it and you're not strong enough to do it yourself, it can almost feel welcoming. Hey, Harley. So good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate you for popping in and saying hi. That really means a lot to me. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I'm just scrolling down. All right. That's a cool tower card. Yeah, thank you. It is. I'm digging this deck. I cannot wait to read with it. It's been so hard not to use it. Because I've been trying to save it, to flip through it and bend the cards up and everything. Then we have our star, and look, we have the music out of, I would say, we'll call it a cello. And that healing, the music is almost like the vibe, the water, the emotion that's coming out of it. I think that's quite lovely and creative interpretation. And then we have the moon. Don't ask me like what I'm trying to figure out this guy over here. What exactly is he? But we have our damsel over here. But is she the one, is she cheeky, or is she like a damsel in distress? I don't know. And then we have, them between the two towers here under the moon. And then look, we have our octopus or kraken, whatever you want to call it, coming up. So there's like a sense of a danger, the unknown. And that's when you pull into your intuition to try to feel that out, right? Yes, it is. I love that. Oh, you're too cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know how I'm getting my singing review right now after post COVID, but I'm feeling so much better. And then we have the sun card. No creepy babies here. We just have a really cute white cat, like the innocence, the purity is represented with the white here with the sunflowers. Yeah, no creepy baby, Amanda. You were right. Yeah. And it's illuminating everything around, like the sun. Sometimes the truth can be a little harsh, but that can be actually quite enlightening at the same time and freeing. So you can read into the shadows or the light of the sun. Then we have the judgment. Da, 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 da. Zombie cat or vampire waking up. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yes. Hey. Woohoo. Sneaky pop up. Yep. I was being sneaky today. It's so good to see you. Love you, Tom. You're amazing. And he's super intelligent. Go check out his channel too. He knows a lot. And he has impeccable taste in tarot decks. And does some flip throughs. Yes. So this is pretty standard, but we have this like gothic, witchy cat vibe with it. I like it. And then we have the world. And as in the will, with the world, we do have all the fixed astrological signs or, the representations of those signs, however each artist wants to convey that. But in the middle of this one, I'm really trying to figure out, and if anyone can shed some light on this with me, because I forgot to mention that she does not include a guidebook with this. I presume I can find it on the internet somewhere. I said that in my live, that my initial pop-up live of this, that I needed to find that out, and I still didn't do it. So yeah. But in my defense, I had COVID, so I'm going to figure that out. But in the middle, like I would love some interpretations here, because we don't see the woman in the middle. We see this circle of whatever. I mean, I would like to learn more about this, but it's a graduation. Um, it's not about an ending. It's about finding fulfillment after something is done. It's not like it's way further than death. And you can feel, uh, this is like all the post healing vibes and everything from it. It's a graduation. All right. So here we have the Ace of Wands. And look at this cat. I need a shirt with this cat on it. I mean, come on. That is cool. That's a cool cat. And yeah, he's with his little witch there. And yeah, the wands here are, cute, like little little witchy ones. I love that. Then we have our Two of Wands. Looks like she's got some binoculars or something, looking out at what's outside of the world that they're already in. Um, Looking ahead. What's next, right? Then we have our Three of Wands. And, we got the ship and the three wands. Pretty standard interpretation. And, it's always interesting. Are the ships coming in? Are they going out? What's going on, right? Then we have our Four of Wands. Look at these two. He's like, I'm so happy. Happy together, right? It's a celebration. I mean, this has some like, I'm really happy that we're together right now vibes. I mean, it's just anything that you can be celebrating, and something that you've planned and earned. But it's just a middle, like, stable point of feeling. It's not the end. There's more to go, like this. You gotta have other people always, come in and interfere, right? Now, this is kind of weird to me. I gotta scroll down and see some of these comments, because I'm sure, oops, forever late. Y'all are too funny. Ooh, hi. Hi, Courtney. I haven't seen you before. I'm really excited that you're here. Thank you for being here. Oops, don't want to do that. Oh, hi. It's so good to see you. I'm just scrolling down. Oh, hi, Miss Moonlight. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I love your like little music tarot videos. So inspirational. Oh, oops, I meant to hit the comment above that. those colors are vibrant. They are. And you're colorblind. And you can see that's amazing. Wow. Oh. I was late and then I guess he was busy. I couldn't get in to the private Zoom, right? Yeah. Um no big deal. I was kind of still a little bit out of it anyways. The 501, she looks she's like in the bed and they're like all around the bed and I mean, I don't know. There's some kind of strange story right there, right? But you get that competition feeling, for sure. And then this is just precious right here. Oh my gosh. Fighting over her. Yeah, like, we followed you in here. Who's gonna be in bed with you? I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? I love this. I might have to pull this one out in my cat readings, right? How stinking cute. Oh, Six of Wands. It's a recognition, an award, being spotlighted and recognized for that. Very Leo. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Back off. Get back. And I just that moon is grabbing my attention there too, and then the use of color behind there. And the face. I love it. And this is a fabulous Eight of Wands. It's not just about a bunch of sticks flying in the air. There's a little bit more going on to it, and I appreciate that. She's like, wee, as they're flying past the magical wands flying all around her. Um, I don't know, maybe a spell is working. The perfect tuxedo cat energy. I love that. That was clever. Okay, this is such a nine. I mean, yeah, he was in the Ace of Wands, but he had to come back. I mean, this is actually her childhood cat. I forgot to in my first live I read licorice that she had from 1973 to 1989, and she decided the deck. It's a representation of licorice. I'd love to see a real life picture of him because he looks very like hard knock, right? He has been through it, but look, he still has his pretty red bow. But the claws are out there. This is a lot. And then this is my like little trick too. Like I do film this in my videos. People make fun of me sometimes, but the eyebrow thing. Yeah, he's got the eyebrows going on. Hey, Ange. So good to see you. And it was awesome seeing your channel this week. I saw it in my notifications and like immediately work lurked and watched it. It was so good. Um, Hi, Twisted Sushi. Amanda too. Amanda one. We have multiple Amandas around here. And I was telling Tropical Empress that my mom almost named me Amanda, but my dad didn't let her. Because he had some things like, no, her name's supposed to be Karen. And then we saw what happened with Karen's, right? Anyways, haha. So yeah, our little wounded warrior here he's been through it, but he's still standing. It's the 9 of Wands. Oh my. This is how I feel after grocery shopping. Trying to bring everything back in the house. All the money. I'm just tired. I mean, yeah, I get this feeling off of it. I love the touch of the head and the hand. That's nice. It's a nice expressive touch there. I'm just scrolling down to make sure I don't miss anything. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody's so sweet. Love that. Love how friendly our community is. The Page of Wands. Ta-da! Look at me and my scarf and look what I have. A little showy, put together. That, fire, look at me energy. Ooh, then we have the Knight. He's like, look, Mom, look what I have. Look what I got for you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm totally pulling this out my cat reads. Yeah, this is a cat's way of bringing you something. Poor duck, poor, bird. But that's nature. It happens. And, we have to respect uh, the hierarchies in nature, right? But anyways, yeah, so the Knight is about movement, act now, think later, get it, go, and then, and then show it off, right? Look, Mom, I got you a present. Then we have our Queen of Wands. Oh, and look, she's got our little black cat down there. The cat with the big cat with the little domestic cat. I love it. This is so precious. This is a fabulous, very, it makes me happy looking at this card. I love the Queen of Wands. And then we have our King of Wands, and this is a nice touch here. Look at the cat. Oops, my son is texting me. I should turn my sound off. Why is my son still asleep? Norby, that's making all the noise in the background, by the way. Um. Anyways, and I told a little story about that at the beginning. But yes, look at our king. I'm just looking at sorry, that it's a lot of interesting textures and images and artwork, and he's got his ribbon, and he's wearing the purple royalty, right? And then that cat. Oh, that really shows a soft side to him, doesn't it? I love that. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, look, it's all you can see are those bright yellow eyes, just resting on, the earth, but there's mountains below. So, it's rising above the challenges to work above them. 'Cause the ace is just the beginning, right? You've got to do the work to actually get the opportunity that's being gifted to you. It's not just handed to you. It's potential. And you actually have to put the work into it to bring it to life. Then we have our Two of Pentacles, and I think this is very clever, rather than it's always a balancing here. It's like you're getting the mirror image in the water, and it's a little trippy looking. I love that. I could look at that for a long time. That's a really cool. It's almost kind of like, look within yourself to find the balance. How do you feel inside, right? Um, the Three of Pentacles. Ta-da! Look at her. I don't know. Anyways, maybe he styled her. Maybe he is a fashion designer. I don't know. Just a guess. And that's the beauty of tarot and looking at the art in the tarot and how much it can change and influence your readings. Just looking at the images, you can know what a card's supposed to mean, but listen to the intuitive voice that speaks to you when you see something in the card and you get additional messages. Really tune into those. And that's the beauty of why we love so many freaking decks and are obsessed with them. People don't understand it, don't understand why. And I'm going off on my soapbox right now about this. Is Why do you need so many decks? I don't know. Why do people need so many shoes or so many clothes or whatever? This is something I love, and I see the beauty in it, and I see different purposes and meanings for using all of it, right? So we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, he is. I'm clasping the pentacles there. We have, like, you can see the city in the background, and I love the collar, the pentacle around the collar above. And then we have our Five of Pentacles. This one has like a really sweet, soft feel to it. It's almost like she's being helped and being rescued. You don't feel that, like in the initial, the original RWS, you don't, just see people outside of the church, in the snow and whatever, freezing cold. Are they getting help? Are they not, or whatever? That has a really kind of romantic feel to it. To me, that Five of Pentacles did. The Six of Pentacles. We have a couple that one is giving and one is weighing. What is being given? We have some different, different types of folks around. This is, yeah, there's more people involved in a bigger variety of it. And I think you could probably get some added insights from that, more so than the standard. Then we have our Seven of Pentacles, and this is a lovely Seven of Pentacles. It doesn't make me feel frustrated. that 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 card to me a lot of the times is like, like impatience. Am I patient? Is a point of evaluating what do I have? Is it worth it going forward? Anyways, it can be a difficult card, but this one has such a beautiful feeling to it. In more than one person, it's interesting. I could probably talk a lot more about it, but I'm not, because I'm trying to just get through this. Trying to control my talking. The Eight of Pentacles. I freaking love this Eight of Pentacles. We get like the circus cats, acrobatic, kitties here, and she's teaching them. They're perfecting their performance and working hard at their craft here, and it has such a joyous feeling to it too. I love that, and I'm just laughing seducing is what it looks like. Yeah, really. I bet I had to highlight Courtney's comment here. Yes, it is. It really is. Rescuing, adopting, and helping animals is a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. Thank you for sharing that, because it really is. The Nine of Pentacles. This hair, right? I mean, she's got like, like I'm here, I made it vibes, and the bird's really different. And then, she's about to put that necklace that, I mean, most of the time it's you've worked to get there, and look at me, like I've got this. I feel good, and here I am. And then we have our Ten of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, look at I mean, he kind of looks a little creepy, right? And then, but we have, the granddad there. I'm just gonna call him granddad, with the little baby kitty, and with the house. I mean, it's the ultimate building a legacy family together, right? Oh, Jeff, hi. So good to see you. Yes, as Tom said, one of Kieran's random pop-ups. Yeah. The Page of Pentacles. Like, I mean, I get like total, like, George Washington vibes off of this or something. You know, like that wig trips me out. Love it. Love it. Then we have our Knight of Pentacles. Check out this side eye though. Check. I've got to use these to read the cats. Your cat's giving you side eye. Yep, I got this, but I'm looking what's around. Don't take it away. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Very focused on what you have to the point where it almost, you know, you're going to be very slow, methodical, and you are going to stick to your routine. You know, he gets there, but you don't know how long it's going to take him. Bora, hi. So good to see you. Thank you so much. And yes, because I want to break this deck in with y'all. Like, they're like little mini reads. This is Lionsgate, right? Why not? I've been itching to read. All right. The Queen of Pentacles. This is probably one of my favorite cards. Look, and I love, like, you can see like her little teeth right there. Oh, and she's got that absolutely, and I'll put you first. We've got that what is it, the Great Gatsby, that 20s vibe to it. Clutching her pinnacle on the pearl strand there. I love it. Love this card. Speaks to my Taurus side. Then we have the King of Pentacles, which, you know, he's standing. He's not sitting down. Yes, you may, Courtney. You know, I'm going to write this down real fast because you know how chat, sometimes when you go back up, you can't see it. So I'm writing down names. I forgot this is like a glitter pen. It's sparkly. But yeah, at least he's like, and he's not just, you know, sitting there with on his throne that is overgrown with vines and whatnot, right? At least he's doing something. This has to be one of the cutest Ace of Cups I've ever seen. Oh my god, look at this. If you love cats, you'll love this card. My voice is cracking talking about it. It's so stinking cute. And look, you got the dove bringing like the little holy little wafer there. But it's the bowl of milk in that tongue. Oh my god. Stinking cute. And then we have our Two of Cups. And this is interesting. I think we get like a diverse representation here. You know, it's like I think the lady cats here, wouldn't you say? And you know, but like the Two of Cups isn't just about yeah, it could be love, but it also be like love for friends. It's a meeting of souls. It's not just romantic love. It's different things. It's a soul bond where you come together, and it's a really nice feeling when that happens. Then we have the Three of Cups. Milk party. Hey. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. They look like my twins did. Like, I call them to get milk drunk after when they were, you know, just newborns, and it looked like they were just wasted. Like they were so happy they were full. Anyways, it's weird, but I just look at that milk drunk. Then we have our Four of Cups. Meh. It's pretty, you know, standard interpretation here, but we have, you know, the added benefit where it's actually a person or a cat, a spiritual person, I don't know, bringing this cup. And I mean, she just maybe she's too devastated. you know, in that tough spot to take it. We all get there though. And this Five of Cups is very melodramatic. Like, ah, oh no. I feel like I don't mean to laugh because it might not be a really good situation, right? But oh my God. Yeah. I'd say, yeah, it's like a really shocking feeling. It's not just sad, it's shocking. It's shockingly sad. That's what I'll call it. Shockingly sad. All right, then we have our Six of Cups. The difference here, we don't have the representation of children, but you get that nostalgic feeling, that generous, just feeling that lights up your soul. But you can also get lost. This is about the past too, and you know the past, what feels familiar. But yeah, I love like how she even like, you know, hand like does the art of writing out, you know, the Six of Cups and whatnot. She's really cool, cool lady. All right, then we have our Seven of Cups. It's like me going in the store, like, ooh, gosh, what am I gonna wear today? It kind of feels like walking into like a closet or a portal, but yeah, like you look at the little cat up at the top too. Oh my goodness, this is really cute. It's like, I don't know. Which one do I pick today? And this Eight of Cups is interesting because they're being hugged and let out the door. But look at that moon, the cat moon in the background. That's really what grabs my eyes. But, you know, go out and find what lights you up inside. Um, Time to leave this behind. And, you know, it's not just leaving something behind, it's leaving something behind to find what lights you up inside, right? Then we have our Nine of Cups. This is like a big party. And look at this fairy cat, like, woo, the balloons. Oh, maybe it's like a birthday celebration or something. I don't know. I really don't know what this cat's doing right down here. I'm going to have to look at this card. Oh, she's holding up this cup with her foot. Very interesting. And then they're crowning her with her like bow. But you know, it's not just like the guy like there. So that's nice. And we've got the Ten of Cups, and then we got this music again. We were talking about this earlier. Um, wow. Okay, I saw a ghost cat a few months ago in my old house. It caught me by surprise. Wow. I want to know more. You got to do a video on that. I want to know more. Okay. The Ten of Cups, the music, you know, I always hear like, when the saints come marching in, you know, like just a happy like feeling vibe to it. Then we have the Page of Cups. This Page of Cups doesn't look quite so young and dreamy. It looks like he's been a little jaded, right? And then this like fish is just like I don't know. It's kind of an interesting take on it. And then our Knight of Cups, you know, the Knight of Cups. I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? You gotta take his time, dream about it, think about it. Oh man, that fish is spitting. Yeah. It makes me laugh. Oh, look at this Queen of Cups. She's got some like high priestess vibes, you know. I say like when I say we, like in my tarot class, like kind of talk about like, you know, who'd be best friends, maybe like the high priestess and the Queen of Cups, you know. They could be really good friends. But you know, she's kind of got that mystical vibe, ethnic vibe going on to her. And I really, really like this card. Um, it's almost like the shell is like talking to her, right? Too like it's enclosed. It's maybe like I don't know. I gotta like look more into that. But I love the Queen of Cups. She's got a really good vibe to her. Then we have the King of Cups here. Interesting King Cups. Looks a little like happier than some King of Cups. You know, usually a King of Cups is um, on the ocean of emotion, not showing much, right? Then we have our Ace of Swords, and we have like the tiger tail and another tail here. And then that tiger's hand holding I said wands, I meant swords. Um, you know, cutting through with clarity. And then we have the Two of Swords here. The martinis and the olives and the swords. I love that. That is really, really cool one. It's not just about being blindfolded, but there is a barrier there, right? Like, don't mess with me. I'm having my drink. Um, oh, wow. It's such a dramatic Three of Swords. I don't even mean to laugh. It's funny because it has a comic feel to it, right? I do too. I kind of wanted to win after I saw that. But yeah, this is definitely a story card. These cards tell stories, right? For sure off. Then we have our Four of Swords. Oh, that's a story too. It's not, I mean, yeah, it's not just, oh, I'm taking a rest here. I mean, there's a little more going on in this one. Um, wow. And this is a really cool Five of Swords. Look at that. Whoa. I gotta remember this one. Like if Hershey has a prompt during the scavenger hunt, an animal with glowing eyes. I got it right there. Wow. Right? Yeah. Mm. Who did what? Somebody really got hurt in that one. There's no walking away there. That was fierce. This is a funny Six of Swords. This makes me really laugh. Look at the little boat down here. But look, I mean, what is he doing? uh, what is he doing? I mean, it looks like he's like, you know, like in the Olympics where you vault, like do the pole vaults or something. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. That was really sweet. Thank you, Harley. I appreciate you being here. And I hope you have very sweet dreams. Um, the Seven of Swords. Hmm. It's almost like she knows that he's sneaking out. You can have some dialogue in the couples read there, right? Hmm. I know what they're up to. Then we have the Eight of Swords here. She's like literally imprisoned by swords in a bed, asleep. You know, like, oh, I'll just stay here. I'll just stay here. I'm trapped here. It's an interesting take on it. Then we have our Nine of Swords. Oh, look at this. A cat. Uh, what is she leaning against? Is that a pulpit? I mean, what's that? Interesting. But yeah, she looks afflicted. You get the feeling. And then our Ten of Swords. It's almost like he's pulling the curtain closed, like the end of the act here. But she's just kind of like sleeping through it there. Like, it's an interesting interpretation of it. But I really do. I know, like, when some of our tarot classes, we talk about, like, the art of Pamela Coleman Smith and how she was really, inspired by a lot of, like, the stage um, work and sets and things like she was involved with. And you can really see that in the minor arcana, especially, that you get that feeling of being up on a stage. Like the Ten of Cups, like, like really, if you look at that more, you'll get that feeling. We have the Page of Swords. Ah! Oh my goodness. Wow. This Page of Swords is bringing some trouble, right? Yeah. It looks, yeah, you get the skitter scatter, a little anxious feeling from that Page of Swords. It'd be interesting to see, depending on the question, how you want to read it. Then we have our Knight of Swords. Look at that. Look at this cat down here. He's like, whatever. She's looking up and then like, that's the Knight of Swords energy right there. And then we have that. These are story cards. There are things going on in these cards. You can write stories out of these, literally, I believe. I think they'd be great for writing prompts. The Queen of Swords. Oh, she might seem cold, but she's just been really hurt that she has to close off herself to protect herself, right? And then we have our King of Swords, which is interesting. You get fire and air go so well together in a way. They're both masculine and they both feed each other, and they can either put the other out, or just become a freaking force, wildfire here. I kind of feel like this, with the Leo, the fire, but here he is, just sitting like in his truth here, his truth. It's like a lot about Leo though too, is being in your truth. This is what Dame Darcy looks like. She put this extra like little card in there. Oh, that's the cat. Oh my God, I missed that. That's the cat. That's her cat. That's the cat, I think. Do you think that's her back from that guy? Maybe it's like a. I gotta look at that. Maybe I wonder if that's the OG cat that this deck was for. Mr. Licorice, Licky, she called him. But yeah, Dame Darcy. I love her. I have the Mermaid Tarot. I will be unboxing that one to you. I got my hands on it. I had to look a little bit because her pre-orders sold out. I didn't jump on those enough when she released those again. So, I just talk like give y'all like a quick like just little chat about this portal stuff, okay? And then we can do some readings. Yeah, now I got to get the Alice one too. It's like now I'm obsessed with her, and I just want them all now. And she has a book on her Etsy too, um, a biography kind of book. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, wow, that looks very interesting. I want to see what she has to say in it. But okay, so 888. This is the 8-year too, meaning like the way the numbers, the numerology breaks down. It's a year 8, and 8 is nearing a cycle. the end of a cycle, right? It's, taking action, and it's about abundance, but and really trying to get to rise above and get to that end. You're starting to see some um, rewards from your efforts, but you still have to keep working at it. So we got some interesting things going on. We have Mercury retrograde going on during this time. But, it could just be like redirecting our visions back to ourselves a little bit. And it's really about kind of like looking beyond our current reality. Um, what you are looking for doesn't exist on this plane, but it doesn't mean that it's not reachable. It's not unreachable, okay? We just kind of really have to like harness it and really think about the things that we want and what they mean to us, and going there. And, Leo is all about like living in your truth and wearing your heart on your sleeve. And, with Leo, there's that sense of like pride can be injured, and you really got to kind of take a pause, look at your desires, your passions, but also your ego, and how you align with that. Um, this portal is kind of like almost cracking your heart open, connect with how you express your own soul in a way. So be gentle with yourself, but also listen to the voice, that inner critic inside that worries, and has its doubts, but think about what it's really saying. And I always like to try to redirect those thoughts too. And um, people aren't paying as much attention and criticizing as much as we think they are. We're probably doing it more to ourselves than anybody could possibly do to us. Um, so, and it's not about always making, this portal isn't always about making like a radical super change. I mean, hey, go for it if that's what you feel inspired to do. But sometimes, the smallest changes that we can make it. It's about just making that change and taking that step, especially if you've been in depression or anything, which I have. Um, any step forward can make a difference in the energy that you're putting out into the world, and for yourself. And it's about the energy kind of like circling back around, and what you give is what you get back in a lot of ways. So try to think about that. um, and ask the stars for what you want, because think about it. Leo season, what this happens, serious. Oh gosh, seriously, come on. I didn't mean to highlight you. I meant to put you in timeout forever. Go away. All right. Okay. Wow. Terror killer. Yeah. Okay. Probably come back. Probably have to do it out again, but whatever. Didn't mean to give you your little time in the sun there. Um, yeah, go away. All right, so Sirius is actually a fixed star, and it's actually, oh my goodness, yeah. Can I put you away forever? Stop coming back. All right. Um, so it's a fixed star, but it's actually rising right now. And it aligns with the Earth and Orion, the constellation that it's in. It's the, yeah, I need to like add some. Oh my God. How can you like make them go away forever? Okay. I think, how do you add it? Like, oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like do that in my own time. and do that before the show. But hey, I got my first my first like real like um troll in here. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Sorry.
Ask him what that airspeed velocity of a swallow is. That's what trolls do.
That's a joke.
Monty Python.
Monty Python joke. Okay. So anyways, it's this magical alignment. The energy's amplified, and it's a great time to tap into the energy that's being given to you to make some of these changes and be brave and just like go for it. You know, lead with your heart. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna do that when I figure out how to do it on here. Oh my God. Go away. Like ban timeout. I mean, like, how many options can I do it? I'm on my StreamYard. I know how to do this from within YouTube, but on StreamYard, I'm not so well versed. They just keep coming back. You know, I'm like small potatoes over here. I think they try to like spend their time more with somebody else. Anyways, so I know that got interrupted a little bit, but it's a good time to just set like your intentions. Oh my God. All right. Okay, so anyways, so distracting. Okay. I am gonna probably, is there anybody else who wants readings? I wrote down that Ange wants one. And oh God. Okay. Hey friends. Okay, I'm just gonna ask y'all, do y'all know how to add mods in StreamYard while you're in StreamYard? This is very distracting. And I had a really rough like past week or so, and I like really want to like do some readings and be in like a good energy about it. Like this person is really not cool. Yes.
Ignore it or shut it down and restart.
Nope, I didn't mean to. Nope. Okay, yeah. I'm not really seeing an option to do that in here. Let's see if y'all know. I think you have to do it in YouTube. No, I don't have. Okay,
Shut it down.
I'm gonna have to do that. All right. So, hey, I got it. So, I wrote down like that and I'm so glad I wrote down that Courtney wanted one. And what I'm gonna do, hey, oh my God, what I'm gonna do is, I don't mean to highlight those comments. I'm trying to delete them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like shut my comments so I can't see them, so I can do your readings. And I hope that like y'all can just ignore this clown. And we're gonna just pretend that they don't exist. I think that's best. All right. So if anybody else wants anything, I will look in the comments shortly. And but I'm gonna go ahead and start with oh my God, and sorry, I'm trying to ban them again. Yes, Tom, if you can figure out, like, I deleted that comment and then now like I can't even like remove it. This is like crazy. Okay, there, I'll just move to yours. Not by me. Not by me. Like if I was on my computer, I could do it. It's just crazy. Like you can't do it from StreamYard. That's the thing that they should change. So I am going to hide these so I can't see comments. Okay, and I'm just going to do these reads so we can get on with it. Yay! All right. I have been wanting to give this deck like a good riffle shuffle for the longest. Let's see. All right. So what we're going to be looking at here is like in the past, which is I'm really kind of looking as your present, where you are now in the challenges that you've been facing. And then the next is what you're leaving behind in this portal. And the future is how you are aligning with your soul's calling. And I'll probably pull out a couple of other cards as I see fit. But just shuffle well. I need to break it in a little bit, but it's not hard to shuffle. Sorry about that. All right. And for this Lion's Gate, I'm trying to shuffle this up really good. The first one is really had a good riffle shuffle. For this Lion's Gate portal. I love the colors of this deck. If you can't tell, I wasn't even thinking about it when I put this purple shirt on there. I love purple too. But it makes me happy to look down and shuffle these cards. They're really pretty. They're really good quality. Usually just shuffle till I feel like a ding. It's like my inner voice. I listen for that. I don't have a certain number of times that I do it. It's just when it feels right. I feel like this cat's like blinking at me several times. It's so cute. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. And your intuition is speaking to you right now. I would pay attention to your dreams, visions, daydreams, anything like that, and listen to the messages that are coming in for you. You know, in the past, right now, really like a challenge maybe is I see this as like in energy exchanges, even maybe a figuring out wanting to give, but you can't overgive, right? You have to figure out where to what's worth exchanging that your energy and your time with, and maybe trying to find that balance is what you're putting into is what you're putting in. Are you getting enough back in exchange, or are you getting shorted somehow? I think it's like that kind of a feeling of wanting to reciprocity of it. It's not just about generosity. It's an exchange to me. Um, we got this super melodramatic card in the middle. What you were leaving behind, thank God. Ah! What you're leaving behind is, like um, sadness, uh, um, and a feeling of, um, I mean, this feeling is very real when we're in it. This is just, this part's just, I can't help but giggle with that cat. But everybody's like, don't cry over, spilled milk or whatever. I really don't like it when people say that, because when you're in the Five of Cups, you really feel it. It's rough, and nobody can really pull you out of it until you get out of it. And it can be about a number of different things, but it's really good that you're coming out of it, and you started, you did your first show again on your channel this week. Yeah, that could be like a really positive turn here. And how are you aligning with your soul's calling? I know this is like a weird card for this to come out, but just wait for it, okay? This is why I'm talking about your dreams too here, okay? Like listening to your inner voice in your dreams. So, we have, aligning with your soul's calling here. The Four of Cups is a point of contemplation and really thinking about what, either what has numbed you, or what has disappointed you, or what you need more of. It's a time too to really tap into your intuition. And with her being in that bed on this one too, I'm really thinking that you're going to be receiving some answers that you've been longing for in your dreams. I feel strongly about that. I'm going to pull out a numerology card for Oracle. So I'm feeling, we had the new moon this week. It's portal today, setting intentions, all that good stuff. This card, this deck, I love the feel of it. It kind of feels velvety, and it shuffles so very well. I'm going to go back over here and see what's been happening. Thank you, y'all. I had to shut that out. Oh, and yes, from disappointments, and maybe that disappointment is feeling like, wow, good for you for doing dream work. That is very important. Our dreams is like when our soul and our subconscious feels the most comfortable to talk to us, right? That in spirit, and when we're in this open, we don't have this voice to stop and block the messages that are coming in for us. We learn a lot about ourselves in our dreams. But yes, I think that you're going to be considering, what's gonna make you happy. And sometimes things need to be turned down that aren't Just because somebody's giving you a cup doesn't mean you have to take it. But you are in the high priestess energy. It is. It really is. And trying to remember to write it down. You know, like, I mean, I gotta go to work and stuff. Like, I'm always in a hurry. But I heard some people like saying like even you could do like a voice memo on your phone, to try to get it, because even when I'm like, oh, there's no way I'll forget that, you know, I'll forget like little details about it. There are a few of those dreams that they just shake you. This is very positive. And it's funny, you know, we had the scales here. I pulled full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. We probably already had a full moon in Libra this year, because usually they fall on the opposites. Like, as you're going in the current like seasons, you know, it's gonna be like we just had a Leo new moon. The next one would be a Virgo new moon, right? Even though this is full moon in Libra, maybe there's going to be something around the new moon in Libra or during Libra season. But you have a win-win outcome as the forecast. So just focus on staying positive. Because you've had some like we're picking up these cups, these dreams and disappointments and stuff. I want to pull a DBT card. It's a dialectical behavior therapy card, and what it is really about learning how to balance and manage like stress from emotional stresses and things like triggers like that. So they'll give like little prompts and things, and I really like intertwining psychology and tarot. I'm not a doctor, okay? But I do like therapy decks and seeing what spirit wants to come out for us. And I think it's something that we can all benefit from, are these exercises in managing our emotions and also, like interactions with others. So I was hoping I'd get a popper, but I'm not popping tonight. So we're just going to cut. Okay. This is a mindfulness skill, okay? It's number 18. Number 18 is the moon. When does the moon come out at night? Yeah, I think it's really just talking to what you said about the dream work. And, some things, things aren't always as they seem, but also it's a time the moon's very powerful, and really deeply, calls us to listen to our intuition, to see past the shadows and use its light to illuminate when the sun isn't out. So this says to practice thought diffusion. Sit quietly and relax using mindful breathing. Then observe your thoughts coming and going one by one without getting attached to them. Imagine your thoughts drifting away like clouds or floating past in a stream. Observe your thoughts without judging or getting attached to them. Practice today for 5 minutes. It's a really good meditation practice. Seeing the thoughts come and go, not getting attached to them. Sometimes when my thoughts overwhelm me, I imagine that it's like a chalkboard or one of those whiteboards, and I'll literally like take an eraser in my head, like, and I'm like erasing the thoughts away to try to get that that state that you're going for, where you're not, having thoughts like race through your head or whatever. And it really works. That visual technique works well for me, so it's just a suggestion. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I'm just going through. Yes. Sorry, I'm just like, I missed so many comments. You have to be diligent with the dream work. Yes. And I am, you have a really beautiful spirit to you. Really do. And stick with your channel. Put your joy in that, and you bring so much joy and support into our community as well. And like the positive energy that you put out and that you're getting back, yeah, that's where you can find your joy. And anytime any one of us too, like we I think we all understand each other in ways that other people outside of spirituality don't understand. We can kind of feel on an island in our own reality sometimes. I think your reality is anything like mine. So it's a beautiful community to have here. I'm not sure if Courtney's still here, but I am still going to pull some cards if she happens to do the playbacks. I'll do it. I'm feeling called to do that right now. Because sometimes these messages, we get messages that we need for ourselves from other readings as well, right? That's why I listen to a lot of readings, because there's always little bits of wisdom that I can take and apply to my own life as well. All right, for Courtney, from Miss Dame Darcy's Witchy here. What does Licorice, Licky Kitty, kind of wisdom is he going to give us? I gotta react to that. I'm gonna focus on Miss Courtney's first. Alright. Stack shuffles really well. I love it. I'm already feeling a bond with it. And that doesn't always happen so quickly. Courtney, you have the Page of Swords at the bottom. Maybe some revelation came in that maybe you don't know quite how to feel. You think about it. A little powerful. And it's got you maybe in your head a little bit. That can also be kind of like, lightning, like enlightenment too, right? But right now it's like you can feel comfortable where you are. But it's like, what else is out there looking out? The Wands too. We get that sense of like distance. What else is out there in the world to plan and do? take that next step. Um, but it's just the start of a possibility, really, until you take the third wand and you're waiting at that point to see they're actually, like your plan has been acted upon at that point. But this, I see, just, yeah, just seeing what else is out there. So, right now, what you're leaving behind with the Page of Pentacles, I mean, if you wanted to go as literal, I mean, maybe this represents somebody in your life, but also, too, this could be graduating past the page stage. Page stage didn't mean for that to rhyme. But actually, maybe taking that next step with a knight, to actually bring it to action, perhaps. Um, but with the pentacles is a slower energy too, and with that earth energy, we can be a little stuck in our routine. We can be afraid of change, and I say this because, okay, and this is just this card right here. It's not saying this is what's going to happen. This is just saying, what this portal, like the energy is trying to align your soul, your soul's calling. It's trying to awaken something within you, okay? Because we have the Tower here. Remember that bottom card that I had here with the Page of Swords in the bottom, okay? Then we have that Page of Pentacles there. Maybe you have some air and some earth in you. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then the Tower energy, which is interesting because that's Mars is the Tower. And it brings down, things that, like foundations that weren't that strong to begin with, but also forces us to change and improve. And I feel like the energy's aligning you to not be afraid to make changes, um, and also to perhaps make some changes, to be proactive before they're even brought upon you. And that Page of Swords energy is, uh, can do some like kind of like research or whatever, but it looks like they're literally afraid of this lightning. And maybe you're having, some downloads at this time too, with the lightning and the enlightenment kind of thing. Um, Try to tap into those, and really align with that. So, because the energy, like that you're leaving behind is this Page of Pentacles, being maybe perhaps too fixed, because in the past, these challenges, it seems like, is the challenges is like the sense of exploration, wanting to explore more, perhaps. Um, that's just kind of the energy that I'm getting from that. So, yeah, some downloads. Maybe you'll know, like, what it is that your soul is calling, what is outside of this window that has caught your interest. And it's also a point of decision, the twos being in these early stages of it. So I see you, um, if you can really, tap into that, and go past that. I see you being able to grow and graduate past that early uh, little bit unsureness with the page and learning. I think you're going to grow from that. Let's get you immunology. I really have not used this oracle enough, but I need to use it way more. Classic. And the backs. I love backs. This one I'm going to flip over. It's funny, Courtney, if you're still you're watching this or you watch this later, it's funny that full moon in Taurus came out and I was talking about that earth energy. I'm a Taurus moon, so I get this energy. The prompt here is your dreams need a practical plan, and maybe that is kind of like with the towers. Just it's okay to make these dreams. Please do. Um, but don't be afraid of the changes. Just maybe just do like Page of Swords, just doing a little research too, and looking in and making sure it makes sense, but don't let it hold you back, because that's not good too. I want to look actually and see if I'm feeling guided to pull and look in this because I feel like there's something else that wants to be said about this. I wonder if we have a full moon in Taurus coming up soon. What is our next full moon in? I can't remember. Shoot. That's going to make me crazy. All right. If anybody knows, and feel free to put that in the comments, please. What is the next moon? What sign is the next moon in the next full moon? Okay. Let's see. It says attune to the moon. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Let's see. The full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Just like a little tension. That's right. This energy too, the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles, is like our abundance and our money too. And it says money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. So I don't know. There's, something that you're feeling a little unsure about on the realistic plane here. Which makes me, I was trying not to pull out this deck, but I always do. It is my Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I'm wanting to see what house comes out for that. This deck is always on point. Very accurate. Because I want to know what house, what it wants to come out. So I can give you a little bit better advice. I feel like intuitively you know what this is about. Okay. It's always dead on. Okay. So this is Venus in Libra. And the prompt in the card is indecision. And, you know, Libras are kind of notorious for having a hard time, like, you know, the scales, balancing the scales, making decisions. And Libra rules the seventh house, which is seventh house is all about relationships and other people in our lives. And it's funny, you know, because we have two pages here, one in the bottom, one in the middle. Yeah, I feel like you might be evaluating the people in your life right now, and maybe feeling torn. It hurts to make a decision. It hurts to shake things up and let things go. But if you're looking, kind of looking out here, and you're needing to like leave this energy behind, it's time to make a decision. And don't be afraid of that. And just get very grounded and, you know, think about what's going to make you happy in the long run. And, you know, this can be, it's not just, you know, love relationships, friendships is how we relate with other people and how they are affecting us. And, yeah, I think that it's a time for this portal to help you make the decision that will be right for you, and to look at the people that are around you, and are they really supporting you or not? Is it doing you good? So, yeah, that's my advice. um, all right. Okay, so I have to tell y'all, like, I have to throw this up. I had no idea, Amanda, about you. Oh, and the whiteboard visual. I love that. You've done that too? Cool. But like Amanda, like apparently was a professional pool player. Holy smokes. I gave it reading tarot to pursue shooting pool professionally. Learn something new about people every day. So fascinating. Wow. You're a badass. Ah. That's awesome. Let me take a sip. All right. Does anybody else want a reading? Otherwise, I'll just do like a collective, and then we will shut this party down for the night because I do have to sleep. I think we all do, right? Oh my, holy smokes! It's after midnight. Y'all are still here with me. Y'all are amazing. Okay, Amanda, you're getting my final reading. I love you. You are just so sweet, and you just light up a room. Oh, there's virtually. I mean, you literally light up the room. Everybody loves you. so happy I finally did this. So I'm going to be using this deck a lot. What's this? Holy smokes. Cool. What are y'all going to do? Please tell. I'm a nosy, whoops. I'm a nosy Gemini. I will watch it if I can. I'm excited. Tom, I had a really funny idea. Like, I have to catch up on my reality shows a little bit. But I thought it would be funny or fun to do a show sometime, like Cards in Reality TV or something. You know, so Miss Tarity doesn't have to leave to watch her show. For you, we could just make it part of her. I think it would be fun to do that sometime and ask the cards some burning questions about what's really going on. I don't know. I think it would be fun. Whoa, Amanda. He's laughing. Yeah. So I just had that idea. I thought it'd be fun. Oh, spirit boxes. That's fun. I think it could. I think we could have not be so serious, and I think it would be yeah. I would be interested to see who turns out. Girl, you got the Wheel of Fortune. That's a good that's a powerful one to come out. I would look at I'm curious, Jupiter in your chart. Curious, what's your rising sign? I have to look and see how Jupiter is influencing you right now, because that's the card of Jupiter. Changes, cycles, expansion. You are having changes right now too. You're completing a cycle for sure. Yeah. Okay. All of my poppers just want to come out now. I mean, okay. What the heck? All right. So I'm just gonna take the Wheel of Fortune right now because these cards are really wanting to just talk. The rising sign is Aries, so it means your descendant is Libra. Huh. I'm not really sure what Aries is transiting through right now. I'm gonna have to look at the Jupiter. But yeah, I would look at your natal and see what transits right now are affecting you and see where Jupiter comes in, because there might be something there. If I could look it up right now for you, I would, but I can't. Okay. So we're just going to say, presently right now, we know, I know some of the changes in cycles that you're going through right now. And that has been a challenge, right? But the Wheel of Fortune, what goes up must come down. It's cycles of life. Nothing stays the same. But it can be exciting, and there can be a lot of good fortunate, destiny behind that. It can be scary, but exciting. And what you're leaving behind right now, girlfriend, I don't know what this is about, but it flew out. Okay. Right now, something, I mean, maybe it is with the move or something. I don't know. Something that you're leaving this, okay? It's done. This is done. 10/10, by the way. Um, watch out for the month of October. Maybe we're October. You'll feel more settled with some things, or something good's coming in October. 10/10. 10/10. All right, one more. I feel like it's gonna pop out on me again. If it doesn't, I'll just cool. Okay, so how the energy, like your soul's calling, how it's aligning you for that. Taurus, your Taurus moon's coming out. We have the Hierophant here, and the way I'm reading this is, with the Hierophant, we're looking at, um, traditions, foundations around us, our beliefs, everything, like what you were aligning with your soul's calling. I'm hearing, like what I said before about, like our past hurts and pains, and learning from things are not things that we lost, they're things that we gained, because they enable us to be able to carry on a tradition of teaching. And, I'm like hearing like your soul's calling is teaching, and maybe carrying on like some traditional like knowledge that people were not honoring quite in the same way, something ancestral even, but also, you're questioning too. um, you don't have to follow what everybody else does either. I feel like you are kind of in this like, like I don't know about this religion or that. I know what I believe. I know I have my faith in what I have, and um, and with those changes and feeling like you're kind of ending a cycle of feeling like you kind of have to be following, what other people want or think or expect of you. It's kind of like I'm feeling like, when you turn it on its head, is, it's not like a loss of faith, but it's like I'm paving my own way, but I can still honor um, the past and everything at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yes, it has to be the move. It has to be the move. Yeah. And with that too, the hair font's really about like you know, routines, conventions and stuff. So everything feels probably really new for you right now. Um, so maybe even bring in like a few things in your new house. Something that feels traditional at the same time. Like I know whoa, I take all those. But like Allison has like an ancestral altar or something. I'm hearing something about honoring something in your roots in a new way. Number 4 is definitely on you. Yeah. I also do feel like there could be someone that you come across that can be a teacher too. Something that you might look to them as a mentor or something. But we're coming out of that Ten of Swords, ending or whatever. I feel like with the Hierophant, I would look at the Hierophant in the most positive meanings that it has, and figure out how that fits into your life. But you're creating a new tradition for yourself. Create a new tradition in your house, your new home. You're still working in your office and piecing it together too. Yeah. Yeah. This is a fun card. We had a Libra. And it's funny because it's, Libra is what, September and October? Part of September and October. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. That's interesting. Maybe you're going to love house movie. Like, your relationship's going to get even stronger. Or a new love with the divine. I don't know. Yeah, let's pull an oracle of the radiant sun. We're getting some cryptic moonologies here, but you're gonna love something. Can be like a new cat, right? That would be me. Yeah, that is interesting. I would love to know. And that being Libra, yeah. Hierophant. We have the married couple on that Hierophant card. Ten of Swords, an ending. And then the Will, which is a turn of fate in these cycle. So, yeah, like maybe this house is going to be like really good for y'all. And not like anything's bad right now. I don't know. I have no idea. But like, it could just feel like freshness again. That can be exciting, So we have Mercury in Virgo. Mercury's in Virgo right now, in retrograde, which feels uncomfortable when it's in retrograde because Virgo is Mercury, right? Very mercurial. It's ruled by Mercury. And we can, the 6th house in Virgo is all about, our self-care and to better ourselves and things like that. And what I'm hearing right now is there might, like I would be careful about, because this is caution, doesn't necessarily mean like that something's happening that you need to be cautious about. I would say it's maybe be cautious about the thoughts that you're communicating within yourself. And to be loving to yourself with your thoughts, because Virgo can be very self-critical. And really, I've got a lot of planets in Virgo. It's almost like a mental chatter sometimes that can really drain you because you're going to be harder on yourself than anything else. I feel like that's like a sign to take care of yourself through these changes. Be gentle with yourself through these changes. Yeah. Whoops. Can't we all, right? Be gentle with yourself through these changes. Um, you're gonna feel settled. Things will feel familiar, and you're gonna find your faith in it again. Once you get settled, I think something good is happening for you. Obviously, I mean, new Libra, a new romantic cycle, a new something, right? And I think that can be exciting. It's something you're going to love. And maybe that's something you can love about yourself more once you get settled. And I think probably by October, you're going to feel a lot better about things, I think. So, anyways, we broke in the deck a little bit here, and I will definitely be using these cards again. I am planning on I want to try to do it in the RV that's like hanging out in our front yard right now. That got for my son. Since we can't go anywhere. It's kind of cool RV. You didn't have vacation to go anywhere, so we just brought the RV here to hang out. And it's really cool inside of it. So I kind of want to do a show from inside the RV. Maybe do my cat readings or whatever, like the table in there. It's cool. Anyways, I've got to do that at some point, right? Before we have to return it on the weekends. But anyways, Catterday reads are coming back. So you're gonna see my catty. There's a cat. I swear. There will be a different headband there because I've got new decks. I've got to show some more decks so I can use them in the scavenger hunt in the future. So I haven't opened them too. So I'm going to be doing the scavenger hunt. He's on Hershey's. I missed this last one because I was sick. I just watched it. I'm going to be in so much trouble. This will be fun. I'm going to totally lose, but it'll be fun. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Amanda. And Courtney watches this later. Thank you, Tom. Oh, yeah. Houses. I love it. Your house is like, it's so nice to have a house, right? If you're going to be looking for a new home, I hope you find a very good one that you will be very happy in. And I hope I'm sending you blessings, Amanda, for your new home and getting settled with that. Blessings to Anne. She popped in earlier. And Miss Moonlight. Jeff. Oh my gosh. I'm just going up. My brain is like leaving me right now. Everybody who popped in and said hi. You know who you are. I love you all. And I'm going to see y'all for another Catterday. Stay tuned. Night. Mwah. Bye.